second sooner. Ball is in the air, and we are underway. Argentina wins the tip, and for the first time, USA loses the opening tip in this tournament. And for the first time in this tournament, USA trails on the quick bucket by Isabella Boulon. At the other end, the miss by J.C. Abbey. Offensive rebound, no. The putback is up and good for McKenna Willisco. We are tied up at 2. Fiamma Solis hits the rim on her way up, tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Argentina. It will stay with Argentina again, a fresh 14. Valentino De Monte cheering for Argentina. Karen Aldridge watching from North Carolina cheering for USA. 9 to shoot. Little fadeaway won't go. Rebound grabbed by D. Alexander. Double pump by Jersey Robinson. Gets her own rebound off the glass. No, Willisco again. Can't get it to fall, but she will go to the free throw line for a pair. Lindsay watching from the Philippines. McKenna Willisco, 1 of 2 from the free throw line in this tournament, missed the first offering. Second free throw bounces in, and USA up 3-2. Mentioned that was the first time USA had trailed in this tournament when Argentina got the first bucket of the game. USA has led for an average of 39 minutes and 55 seconds as Jersey Robinson makes the defender touch earth. But then she leaks out and gets an easy bucket at the other end, and it's 5-4. That layup by J.C. Abbey, her first 2 points of the game. J.C. Abbey averaging 8.8 points and 4.3 rebounds to go along with 3 assists and 2 steals per game in this tournament. As we get a look at Ohio Miss Basketball, Dariana Alexander for a brief moment. Little up and under won't go. Rebound pulled down by Alexander. Here comes Jersey on the drive. Takes it all the way herself, and it falls in. Nice drive from the right side of the lane, Jersey Robinson. Jersey has 4 already. Got another viewer from the Philippines. Bakersfield, California. Chad from Columbia is watching. Jesse Daniel cheering for J.C. Abbey from Papa in Plano, Texas. Bagel the Beagle cheering for JC as well. John is cheering from Tucson, Arizona for Team USA. Solis on the kick out, 3 on the way. That's good. Milagros Morel gets Argentina back within 2. Milagros having herself a fine tournament as well. 15.3 points per game, good for 3rd in the event. 12.5 rebounds. That is the top rebounding average in this tournament. J.C. Abbey had it taken away from her after the rebound, and now Argentina ties it up at 9 on the layup by Sol de Petrus. 7:20 to play in this first quarter. Kick out to Abbey for 3. Great rebound by McKenna Velisco, but her shot gets blocked. We've seen Team USA struggle at times, and an offensive foul against Isabella Boulon. Great defense by DeAlexander. Yep, she went and got set outside the restricted area. Not sure what the Argentine bench was upset about. That was about as clear of a textbook call as you can make. Lovely feed underneath. Velisco scores on the dish from D. And McKenna will go to the free throw line to try to complete the three-point play. Desmond watching from Asheville, North Carolina. And it's back to a three-point lead for USA. The initial call was that it was going to stay with Argentina. And it will stay. Boulon hands it back to De Petrus. Long three-pointer on the way, just missed for Barrio Nuevo. Out of bounds, and it'll be Argentina ball. Wide open for 3. Fiamma Solis misses, rebound tapped, and grabbed by Boulon. Argentina so far showing no fear of Team USA. 3 on the way from Barrio Nuevo, air ball. And a foul on the rebound. It's going to be on Argentina. The Moore crew is watching from Midlothian, Virginia, cheering for Lainey Grant. Antonella Fontañez cheering for Argentina. In our chat, again, if you're just joining us, feel free to let us know where you're watching from. We are shooting for 400 likes on this game on our YouTube stream. Pretty floater there. Haley Swain. We are up to 83 likes now. 1,800 people watching. Fast break for the USA, and McKenna Velisco. McDub lays it in, and it's 16-9, USA up by 7. Another steal. This one by Aaliyah Crump. She goes to the bucket and lays it in. Argentina wants timeout. Paula Budini wants to talk things over. After Argentina tied it at 9, USA rattled off 9 straight points. And now Argentina wants a break with 5:29 to play in this first quarter. Danny says McKenna brought her beast mode tonight. McKenna already 8 points, 4 rebounds. Deborah cheering for Dariana Alexander and Team USA. For all the official stats on this game, as well as all the others, check out the official tournament webpage, FIBA.basketball/Americas/U16 Women/2023. And for more great social media content and coverage of these tremendous young ladies and the young men from last week and the junior level in general, check us out at Next Gen Hoops on Facebook and Instagram. Marion says this Oklahoman has been glued to her iPad for 30 minutes waiting for tip-off. Well, we are underway. Hope you're enjoying this one so far. Team USA challenged a little bit at the beginning, but they have since run out to a 9-point lead. LaCurtis from Cuero, Texas, supporting Team USA again. McKenna's grandma watching from San Bruno, California. 7 to shoot. Here's the drive. And out of bounds, it'll stay with Argentina with 4 on the clock. J.C. Abbey's great aunt from Huntsville, Alabama is watching. And the inbound passer, I can't quite see who it is, was adjusting her ponytail and did not get the ball from the official. And it nearly dribbled all the way onto the court in play. Now we're back to it. Turnaround, long jumper. That's good! My goodness, what a pretty shot from Juana Barrio Nuevo. That was only a 2-pointer, but yeah, our graphic now changed. Oh my goodness. At the other end, Lola Lampley getting it done. Barrio Nuevo again. Right side. Here's Solis. 10 to shoot. Driving on Alexander. High off the glass. No. Rebound. Aaliyah Crump. Is she going to take it the whole way herself? Pulls up in the lane. The little J, and she just dribbles it in. And that's 2 for Aaliyah Crump. Milagros Morel. She's putting up some MVP numbers in this tournament. Baseline drive and the kick out. A little too high for Barrio Nuevo. And it's going to be USA ball with an 11-point lead. Since the game was tied up at 9, USA has outscored Argentina 12-2. Ruben cheering for Haley and Team USA. Joel checking in from Mobile, Alabama. Pass inside from Crump. Now McDubb again. She's got 10. The drive and the prayer from Rocio Leta. No good, and here comes USA again. Little hesitation from Addison Bjorn off the glass. No. Rebound put back by McKenna, did not make it. Here comes Argentina back the other way. McKenna Willisco now 10 points, 6 boards. Janito gets it over to Barrio Nuevo. She drives and draws the foul on Aaliyah Crump. Nicole Brown says we want to see Jersey Robinson. Jersey in early. 4 fast points for Team USA. Karen cheering for Lainey Grant. So is Greg from North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Freezy cheering for Aaliyah Crump. second free throw good. Kyra Clark cheering for Aaliyah Crump as well. And Erica cheering for Jersey. A lot of great stuff in the chat already. Nice attack there by Lainey Grant. Lainey Grant has her first 2 points of the match. And USA by 13. The underhand layup won't go. Oh, off the hands of Kelsey Andrews as she was cutting to the bucket. Out of bounds, and it'll be Argentina ball. Frank is watching his granddaughter, Addison Bjorn, from Tucson, Arizona. Ashley says, let's go, Laney. The Kings are watching from Midlothian, Virginia. Hello, Alexi. Good to see you again. Nearly stolen away by Addie Bjorn. She does poke it out of bounds, and it'll be Argentina ball with 2:09 to play in this first quarter. Another supporter for Lainey Grant from Chesapeake, Virginia. And a whistle away from the inbound pass. Gabriel says, I know that USA is going to win, but I say go Argentina. Nothing wrong with that. Tough shot put up by Rocio Leta. Nearly went in, but USA with the rebound. The drive from the corner, nicely done by Addison Bjorn. And Lainey Grant steals that one, diving onto the floor to get it. Not sure who they got the foul on there. See if we can check that out. That's going to be on Sofia Novoa. Lainey hits the first free throw. And she hits them both. Tony says Lainey's being feisty tonight. Yeah. Here's Trinity Jones, draws the foul on the break, and she's going to go to the line for a pair. Comment in the chat that I'm from the U.S., so I'm obviously going to go for my country. That's not true. I do not cheer or have a rooting interest in any games in which I commentate. When the USA plays, I'd like to see both teams play well. I am enthusiastic when both teams do things well. And I want to see a good, competitive, exciting game. And the outcome is of no difference to me. And I will write that in blood. Second free throw doesn't go in, but there for the putback is J.C. Abbey, despite the fact the sound effects person here in Polivoron Zamna made the Super Mario noise when a point gets scored. Shot blocked by Addison Bjorn. USA on the break. Bounce pass up ahead to Bjorn. Off the square and in, and she's going to go to the line. So USA now with a 20-point lead. It was tied at 9. So a 24-4 run for USA to close out this first quarter, and it's not even over yet. We've got another minute to play. Kelsey Andrews gets the rebound and the putback, and somehow USA has now scored 37 points in this first quarter. Bragado on the drive. She gets fouled. That's going to be on Addison Bjorn. Been asked this a number of times in the tournament. No, there's no mercy rule in these games. You play the full 40. That's how lesser teams get better against the better ones. You get exposure for all your players. You put them all in. You get them time on the floor. Time in a big tournament. And you play till the last whistle. Inside to Trinity Jones. A little too much mustard on that pass to Jayla Jackson. Seconds to play in this first quarter. Third game of the day and first semifinal. Rocioleta in the corner working on Lainey Grant. Rocio loses it, but one of her teammates gets it, and a pretty long-range three-pointer for Isabella Ingenito. I thought she was standing on the line when she shot that. And then a foul after that bucket. Did not see where the foul occurred. The foul was on Rocioleta. So Lainey Grant at the free throw line again. There you get a look at the 16-year-old from James River High School in Midlothian, Virginia, hitting both free throws. (39-17) after one quarter. USA goes on a 30-8 run to close out the first frame. This is the 2023 FIBA Americas U16 Women's Championship live from Poliforum Zamna in Merida, Mexico. We are back with second quarter action in just a moment.
Who will you become when the moment arrives and you're carrying the expectations of an entire nation, representing your people and their dreams, the colorful faces in the streets, the screaming fans in the stands? It's time time to make your move. All eyes on you, all hope, all heart. Because when you win for all.
(39-17) after one quarter. We were tied up at 9, and then USA absolutely exploded. J.C. Abbey, 4 points, 3 boards. D'Alexander, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Trinity Jones, 1 point. Jersey Robinson finished the first quarter with 4. McKenna Velisco, 10 points, 6 rebounds. Kelsey Andrews, 2 points, 3 rebounds. Addison Bjorn, 4 points. Aaliyah Crump, 4 points. Lainey Grant has 6. Lola Lampley, 2, and Haley Swain, 2. For Argentina, Florencia Brigado has 1. Isabella Ingenito has 3. Rocio Leta has 2. Juana Barrio Nuevo has 2. Isabella Boulon, 2. Sol de Petrus, 2. Milagros Morel has 3. And Fiamma Solis has 2. That three-pointer was up and good by Isabella Ingenito. And she is 2 for 2 from three-point range now, and it's 41-20. Once again, welcome into the 2023 FIBA Americas U16 Women's Championship. 3 on the way. Rings out for J.C. Abbey. Offensive rebound is up and in. There's another offensive rebound and bucket for Velisco. She's got 7 boards and 12 points now. Question in the chat asking how many fouls Team USA has. They have 5 fouls. Argentina has 8 fouls on the game. Jerome says keep Jersey in the game. Got a lot of minutes to spread around there, Jerome. A lot of good players on that USA roster that need to be on the floor. Definitely Jersey among the MVP candidates for this tournament. Certainly an All-Star 5, you would think. USA turns it over. Nearly stolen away by Abbey. Argentina tries the pass down low. I believe that was intended for Sofia Novoa, but it went off her foot and out of bounds. Three on the way. That's good! D'Alexander strikes from straight on. Another steal by USA. Up ahead from Haley Swain to D'Alexander. She lost her footing. Nearly lost the ball, but got it back. Now here's Abbey, the pretty pass underneath to Velisco. A little too hard off the glass, but she does draw the foul. Robert checking in from Memphis saying, go USA. Rosalind cheering for J.C. Abbey and Team USA. Northwest Louisiana loves y'all, she says. Antonella Fontanez cheering for Argentina. Great look at the National Freshman of the Year, 15-year-old McKenna Velisco from Archbishop Mitty High School in San Jose, California. Second free throw rattles out. Abbey doesn't get the rebound. McKenna does, and she goes off the glass and in. 14 points and 8 boards now for McDubb. said earlier on she is in beast mode, and indeed she does appear to be. Orange Apricot says, way to be a good teammate, J.C. Abbey, always looking to pass. Yeah. J.C. Abbey averaging 3 assists per game in this tournament, along with her 8.8 points, 4.3 rebounds. Valentina Valderrama is cheering for Argentina. Keith checking in from Kentucky. Another rebound for McKenna Velisco. Three-pointer on the way. Splash that! Jersey Robinson from the corner. Juan Pablo asks in the chat, where's Jersey? Well, you just got the answer. She drains the three-pointer. And now a foul on that drive. Well, Chad says USA is not good in FIBA 3x3. I would beg to differ. I called the FIBA Americas Cup. FIBA Americas, used to be called America, still mess that up every now and then. But the FIBA Americas 3x3 championships in Miami in December, and Team USA won gold there. So Jimmer Fredette hit the game winner in that one. Vincent watching from Scarborough, Ontario. A couple of Canadian team members from Scarborough. We'll see Team Canada coming up after this game, taking on Puerto Rico in the other semifinal. In our first 2 games of the day, Colombia held on in a thriller over Dominican Republic, 58-57, and Brazil outlasted Mexico 66-54. So the first 2 games for tomorrow are set. In the 7th place game, it's going to be Dominican Republic, Mexico at 12:30 local time. And then at 3 local time, it's going to be Colombia and Brazil in the 5th place game. The bronze and gold medal games, of course, will hinge upon the outcome of this game and the next one between Puerto Rico and Canada. Laney for 3. Splash that one! Laney hits from the same spot. And USA is rolling. Laney Grant now with 9. And another steal for Team USA. The layup is up and in for Haley Swain, and Argentina wants timeout. 56-21 for Team USA. 5:43 to play in this second quarter. Zach asks, is number 15 Milagros Morel playing? Yes, she's playing. Kenna Velisco, 14 points, 9 rebounds. Not even halfway through the second quarter. Laney Grant has 9. Jersey Robinson has 9. USA shooting 62.2% from the floor. 3 of 8 from three-point range. Out rebounding Argentina 22-9. Milagros Morel has played 7 minutes and 47 seconds, and she's got 3 points. Isabella Ingenito has 7 for Argentina. ASAP Anime asks if this is the first time these teams are meeting up. Yes, in this event it is. Once again, if you're just joining us, thank you so much for tuning in on our YouTube live stream. A lot of great engagement in the chat. If you have not already, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Hey, we're at 193 likes already. More than 2,300 folks watching. Trying to get to 400 likes on this game. Beautiful drive by Solda Petrus, but she can't get it to fall in, and it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Argentina. 5:31 to play in the second quarter. We have a viewer watching from Mansfield in the UK. Barrio Nuevo launches the three. Back iron. Offensive rebound. And the foul. I believe that's going to be Morel. Nope, that's Renata Scordo, the 14-year-old from Centro Galicia Olivos. 14 years old and 6'1". This Argentine roster has some height to it. Isabella Bulon, 5'11". Abril Ochoa, 15 years old at 6'3". Catalina Creolani, 14 years old, 6 feet tall. Renata Scordo, 6'1", and Milagros Morel at 6'3". We've seen the height cause Team USA some problems, but they're not having any issues tonight. Keith in the chat says, love seeing these young ladies do what they love and succeed at it. Yeah, not only Team USA, but all over the world. Boulon thought about the three. Now here's Scordo. She gets it back outside. And I think they whistled Crump for a foul on the drive as Solis went to her right. Chad says Canada and Puerto Rico should be an interesting matchup. He thinks Puerto Rico can put up a fight against Canada. I don't disagree with you. I thought Argentina was going to put up a little bit more of a fight against Canada, but they lost by nearly 50. John Paul asks a great question. What can you say to your players as a coach when you're told you have to face the U.S., at least in this tournament? What you say is you have an opportunity to shock the world. You have an opportunity to learn. You have an opportunity to grow and develop your game. And you have an opportunity, as Lainey Grant hits another three, you have an opportunity to see how the best do it. And you can compete, you can measure yourself against them, and you can get better. You don't look at the scoreboard, you play every possession as if the game were tied in the fourth quarter. And that's how you grow. At least that's what I would say as a coach. Another three, that one missed for Lainey Grant, but the offensive rebound. Oh, beautifully done by Lola Lampley. Gives herself a little room and then goes up and lays it in. Oh, the nice drive by Renata Scordo after the pass from Fiamma Solis on the long outlet pass. 61-26, and another timeout on the floor, 3:45 to play. Don't forget, one more game coming up after this one. The second semifinal between Puerto Rico and Canada. Chad says yes, and play with passion and heart, but sometimes the coaches need to have better game plans. Well, you can have the greatest game plan in the world, but when the other team has tremendous athletes at all 12 positions, all great ball handlers, great shooters, great around the bucket, great fundamentals, and they're taller than you and in a lot of cases faster, you can have a great game plan, but there's just too much of a gap athletically. Joshua asks what the USA coach's name is. That's Daniel Rolfs, R-O-L-F-E-S. The Tanners are cheering for Lainey from Midlothian, Virginia. Smile says it's okay to pull for your country commentator. No, I will do no such thing. Even when I was doing play-by-play on games in the U.S. for which I was an executive on the team, I would not openly cheer for my team during a game. You just don't do that. You have a balanced call as best as you can. You call it neutral. You show excitement and enthusiasm for both teams. You remember, especially when you have at the junior level and amateurs, you never want to question their heart or their hustle or their effort. These are kids playing a game. That's really all it is. But when you're making millions and you see somebody dogging it, oh yeah, you can let it rip. But we really don't see that at the international level. I don't think I have ever seen an international game where both sides did not play hard until the final whistle. And the very few times that's happened, the coach has pulled the player out because the coaches do not tolerate that. Daniel checking in from Croatia. Glad you're watching again, Daniel. Addison Bjorn draws the foul on her way up with 10 on the shot clock. And she will go to the free throw line. And a technical foul issued. May have gotten Renata Scordo on the tee. And if you're unfamiliar with FIBA play, if you're used to watching American basketball, the officials in FIBA, especially at the junior level, do not take a lot of comments from players or coaches for that matter. You may have one polite comment. After that, the official will hold up a hand and say, okay, that's enough. And if you keep going, you get the tee. That foul, the technical, was on the captain, Juana Barrionuevo. Laney runs up and hits the technical free throw, and now here's Addy. Back iron for that one. Second free throw is in. Bell says, and I apologize, I don't know if Bell is a male or female, cheering for Laney from vacation in Alaska. Carlos Ramos pointing out Angel Rodriguez. I've seen a bunch of Angel's games. He played with RSW Liège in Belgium. Put up MVP type numbers there, ineligible because he joined in the middle of the season. Gabby Bilardo, yes. Saw him play with Humacao last year. Walter Hodges from the Virgin Islands. .28 now, inside 2.5 minutes to play. Drea Kono says great things happen when you pass to McKenna. Yeah, sure do. McKenna on the bench with 14 points and 9 rebounds as we approach the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. Trinity Jones runs into a wall and loses it. Fast break opportunity for Argentina. Fiamma Solis draws the foul. Good hard foul by Aaliyah Crump. Not conceding a layup on a fast break when you're up by nearly 40 points. Gotta love that effort. Free throw a little too strong. More than 2,800 folks checked in right now on our YouTube stream. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Appreciate all the great comments and all the engagement, all the likes on our broadcast. Trying to get to 400 on this one. So if you haven't already, go ahead and click that thumbs up for us. Kate cheering her dad on from St. Louis, saying Happy Father's Day to head coach Daniel Rolfs. And Kate, am I saying your last name correctly? Is it Rolfs or Rolfus? I want to make sure that I'm getting it right. A big hello to my dad, watching from Hartwell, Georgia. Happy Father's Day. Hope you got out and did some fishing today. Ronnie says, great Father's Day gift watching the game with my 16-year-old baller. Glad to hear that, Ronnie. USA with a 4-on-2 break. Trinity Jones takes it right down Main Street, and she gets called for the charge. Great defense by Sol de Petris. 5'7", getting in front of Trinity Jones at 6'1", the oncoming train. Took a lot of courage to stop there and draw that charge. Here's Trinity leading the charge again. And again she's called for the charge. My goodness. Rocioleta draws the charge that time. So Kate, it's Rolfus. All right, I will make sure to make a mental note of that. Marcel says, Happy Father's Day to both my dads. Happy Father's Day indeed to both of your fathers. 65-29, just over a minute to play in this second quarter. Here's Leta, her three-pointer blocked. She gets it back. I don't think she's going to try that again. She throws it up again over Kelsey Andrews after Kelsey blocked the first one. Orange Apricot says, let's go JC Abbey. Robert says the future of USA women's b-ball looks bright. Yes, indeed it does. Leslie says, let's go USA and Laney Grant. Thank you, Joshua, for the Father's Day wishes. 54.8 to play in this second quarter. First free throw straight through. There's a look at Renata Scordo, 14 years old, 6'1". No doubt she is going to play lots of minutes for Argentina in the coming years. And the USA turnover. We want to remind you that if you are looking for additional pictures and video and coverage and content of all these great young athletes at the junior level, both the young men and the young women, head over to Facebook and Instagram and check us out at Next Gen Hoops. And don't forget to subscribe to FIBA, the basketball channel here on YouTube. Rocioleta absolutely fearless playing defense against USA. Grant, right side to Abby for three. Missed that one. Rebound tipped around and finally controlled by Argentina. Three now, two. Three on the way. Oh, just missed for Sol de Petris. And the second quarter comes to an end with USA on top, 65-30. As USA 1 half away from advancing to the gold medal game against the winner of Puerto Rico-Canada coming up in just a little bit. Let's look at the shooting numbers on this one. Team USA overall nearly 58% from the floor, a massive rebounding advantage for USA as well, 32-15. Looking at the individual numbers, J.C. Abbey, 4 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Kelsey Andrews, 2 points, 4 boards. Addison Bjorn, 5 points. Lainey Grant has 15. 4 of 7 from the floor, 5 of 5 from the free throw line. E. Alexander, 3 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Aaliyah Crump, 4 points. Trinity Jones has 1. Trinity Jones also 3 rebounds and 3 steals. Lola Lampley, 4 points. Jersey Robinson, 9 points, 2 rebounds. Haley Swain has 4. And McKenna Willisco, 14 points, 9 rebounds. For Argentina, Solda Petros, 2 points. Rocioleta, 2 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Milagros Morel, 3 points. Renata Scordo, 8 and 3 rebounds. Fiamma Solis, 3 points. Juana Barrio Nuevo, 2 points, 4 assists. Isabella Boulon, 2 points. Florencia Bragado has 1. Isabella Ingenito has 7. And that rounds out the scoring for Argentina. USA has bottled up Argentina's best player, Milagros Morel. Came into this one averaging 15.3 points and 12.5 rebounds through 1 half of play. She's got 3 points and 1 board. USA has done a tremendous job neutralizing other teams' best players to this point in this tournament. 65-30 at halftime. My name's Craig Feda, and we are back live from Poliform Zamna in Merida, Mexico for the second half of the first semifinal at the 2023 FIBA Americas U16 Women's Championship Tournament.
Who will you become when the moment arrives and you're carrying the expectations of an entire nation? Representing your people and their dreams, the colorful faces in the streets, the screaming fans in the stands. It's time to make your move. All eyes on you, all hope, all heart. Because when you win for all.
Welcome back to Poliform Zamna in Merida, Mexico. It's the 2023 FIBA Americas U16 Women's Championship Tournament. First semifinal of the day. USA leading Argentina 65-30 coming out of the halftime. 2 games already in the books today in the reclassification round. Colombia squeaks past Dominican Republic 58-57, and Brazil defeated Mexico 66-54. So tomorrow it's going to be Dominican Republic, Mexico for 7th place, and Colombia, Brazil for 5th place. Offensive rebound and putback. McKenna Belisco picks right up where she left off in the first half. McKenna now 16 points and 10 rebounds. Once again, a big welcome to everybody watching on our YouTube stream. Appreciate all the comments in the chat. My name's Craig Fade. I hope you've been enjoying this one so far. USA a little less than 20 minutes from a date with the winner of the Puerto Rico-Canada game as McKenna scores again off the offensive rebound and putback, 18 points and 11 boards. Yeah, once again, if you haven't already, go ahead and give us a thumbs up on our YouTube stream. We're up to 314 likes. I was shooting for, what did I say, 400? 425? We're at 315 right now with 2,000 folks watching. Even if just 5% of you give us a thumbs up, we will rocket past that 400 mark. And if you have not already, give us a shout out wherever you're watching from in our chat on our YouTube live stream, as DePetris has her pass intercepted. Grant up ahead to Abby off the square and in. Again, a lot of trash talk between Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico, neither of which are playing in this game. I don't understand why they're spending so much time in the chat on this game, trying to one-up each other, but I guess as long as they're watching, we appreciate it. Orange Apricot says, just gave you a thumbs up. Thank you so much, appreciate that. As McKenna Belisco scores again. She's got 20. Facundo Toulouse says, let's go Argentina. Great Aunt Nelda from Allen, Texas, cheering on JC Abbey and Team USA. Another rebound for McDubb. And I think she's going to have some great sponsorship opportunities in the future if she keeps that nickname McDubb. Maybe even get a sandwich named after her at a certain place. Ten to shoot. Here's the drive by Scordo. 3 to shoot now. Here's Morel. Her shot was blocked. And that's going to be a shot clock violation. That three-pointer straight through for Jersey Robinson. Pretty stroke there. Jersey now with 12. Pass along the sideline to Leta. Leta into the lane, kick out, and nobody home. Calvin Jeffrey Brown cheering for USA. Truvine Media cheering for Haley Swain and Team USA. Cesar cheering for Argentina. Another drive by Jersey, whips the pass into McKenna Willisco. That one had some steam on it, but McKenna got her hands up, missed the shot. It goes out of bounds, and now Jersey was asking for the foul, saying she got popped on the chin, and now our officials are discussing it. Ricky Carter cheering for Team USA, saying Addison Bjorn is repping KC. I appreciate that, Karen. Yeah, I try not to be a homer, even when Team USA is playing, or even when I was broadcasting for the team back in the States for which I was an executive. If they did something bad, or if there was a foul committed, I wasn't automatically just going to say, oh, that was a bad call. As old Howard Cosell used to say, I call it like I see it. Sometimes I get it wrong. I will definitely not admit I'm perfect, but I do the best I can. Coach Katrina cheering for Haley. Zach says, yeah, McDonald's needs to call her up. They need the McDub value meal. Absolutely. I think that's a great opportunity. What would be on that? What do you think? It's got to be like 2 patties, right? Because of the double-double potential. 2 patties, 2 slices of cheese. Stacy says McKenna's dad, Aaron, played D1 basketball at the University of Pacific, and her mom played D1 softball at the University of the Pacific as well. McKenna was destined to be an amazing athlete and kind-hearted like her parents. Aw, that's very sweet of you to say, Stacy. That's, of course, the most important thing, right? That we raise good kids. And if they happen to be great at something athletic, that's great too. If they're great at anything else, that's fantastic. McKenna, an outstanding softball player as well, right? Free throw by Jersey Robinson after the unsportsmanlike by Rocioleta. Danny says 2 patties, an order of fries, and a gold medal. I like that. Serve it in a gold box or something. Yeah. The hook from J.C. Abbey. Hook pass to McKenna Willisco. Lainey Grant picks herself up off the court, away from the play. Glad to see she's okay. 81-32 now. Drive and a bounce pass. Nice feed from Sol de Petris. And the pretty finish from Isabella Boulon. Oh, another gorgeous pass at the other end. This one from D. Alexander to McKenna Willisco. I believe that was D that made that pass. Joshua asks, how many points does number 5 for the USA have? Jersey Robinson right now with 14 points. McKenna Willisco leading all scorers with 24 points. She also has 12 rebounds. Katrina checking in and says, let's go Lady Grant from Midlothian, Virginia. Coach Katrina helping me out doing the lobbying for the likes. We've got more than 500 people in the chat. Yeah, there's 2,400 people watching right now. If you have not already, hit that thumbs up so we can get over 500 likes. I'll be happy with 400. Oh, the beautiful pass up ahead to Jersey, but she draws the foul. Doesn't really get a clean shot off, but she'll go to the free throw line for a pair. Angel Zenny says number 5 is a bull. She will be great at WNBA. And she's just 14 years old, Jersey Robinson is. Free throw finally rolls off. Cesar says, love y'all, fellas, no matter the country. Amen to that, Caesar. Rodriguez says, let's go USA from Bakersfield, California. Roman says, McKenna Velisco's father, my head coach when he played for Montana Tech. She was always wanting to hoop and loved the game at a young age. Andrea Nesbitt. G-Mommy says, keep balling, number 5. Cardio Time says, just did my obligatory thumbs up. Thank you so much for that. Argentina's got to get a shot off here. I don't think she got it. Either way, USA ended up with it. Now up ahead. Dariana Alexander, the left-hand lay-in. Warren Cullum asks, where the next U16 Americas are being held? Warren, I don't know. Fast break, J.C. Abbey. A nice little bounce pass to Lainey Grant, and she gets 2 more. Lainey's got 17 now. Lola Lampley's uncle and aunt cheering from Mechanicsburg, Ohio. Leta attacks and throws it up, but misses. And Rocio, absolutely fearless against USA. Rocio at 5'4". She plays like her hair is on fire. She commits the foul on the drive there by Dariana Alexander, and Dariana will go to the free throw line to try to complete the three-point play. Val asks if I'm excited to see Lionel Messi playing in MLS. Can't say I am. I don't watch MLS very much. If I'm going to spend time watching soccer, I'd like to watch a little bit higher level in MLS. Francis says Jersey has the best hand-eye and foot coordination she's ever seen on a 14-year-old. Roman says, if you want to know where McKenna gets her high motor from, it's from her dad, Aaron Willisco. Coach Dub made him a better leader and player. Love you, Coach. 91-34. 2:40 to play in this third quarter. USA rolling. And the pass out to Isabella Ingenito a little too far, and that's a backcourt violation. John Paul says, hands down, Jersey MVP. You may indeed be right. I think if Milagros Morel were going to challenge for that, she would have needed a massive game tonight for Argentina. Milagros Morel, 3 points and 1 rebound after averaging 15.3 and 12.5. Pass from Ingenito inside, but nothing there. Three-pointer just missed. Offensive rebound. Creolani had it. Sounded like she got a pretty good whack on the arm from Aaliyah Crump, but no whistle. And now it's USA with the ball. Little underhand pass, and Lainey Grant stepped on the baseline. Yeah, looks like she did. Coming up on 1.5 minutes to play in this third quarter. Don't forget, one more semifinal after this one, Puerto Rico and Canada. Out to Sofia Novoa. She launches the three, misses, rebound. And Addison Bjorn steps on the baseline before she saved it. So it will stay with Argentina and a fresh 14. John Paul asks to share the rebound totals once again. Team USA, 41 rebounds, 17 offensive. Argentina has 20 rebounds, 9 offensive. Leading rebounder for USA, McKenna Willisco with 13. And the leading rebounder for Argentina, Rocio Leta with 3. Renato Scordo also has 3. 15-footer just missed for Aaliyah Crump. Trinity Jones collides with Catalina Creolani. They both get up. They're okay. Glad to see that. Joshua, I'm not sure I understand your question. Are they doing an NBA game in the FIBA game? I'm not sure what you mean by that question. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brigado. Now the kick out. 3 on the way. Splash that one! With the shot clock winding down. A tough three-pointer for Sofia Novoa. Now back outside to Lainey Grant. She launches a 3 of her own, and that is good! Lainey Grant answers at the other end. Clock at 7. The drive, the putback is blocked by Trinity Jones. Abril Ochoa's shot blocked out of bounds off the head of Trinity Jones. So Argentina will have it with 3 seconds left on the clock. Finally get it in, and three-pointer. Misses wide left, and it's Team USA 94-37 after 3 quarters. USA 10 minutes away from the gold medal game. Both of these teams already qualified to the 2024 U17 World Cup. And we are back with fourth quarter action in just a moment, live from Poliforum Zamna in Merida, Mexico. This is the 2023 FIBA Americas U16 Women's Championship Tournament.
Who will you become when the moment arrives and you're carrying the expectations of an entire nation? Representing your people and their dreams, the colorful faces in the streets, the screaming fans in the stands. It's time to make your move. All eyes on you, all hope, all heart. Because when you win for all.
Three-pointer up and good. Trinity Jones scores the tray to kick off the fourth quarter. And it's USA 97, Argentina 37. After three quarters, Addie Bjorn 5 points, Aaliyah Crump 4, Lainey Grant 20. Trinity Jones 4 now. Lola Lampley 4 points, JC Abbey 6, D. Alexander 9. Kelsey Andrews 2, Jayla Jackson, the only player for USA that has not scored. Jersey Robinson has 15, Haley Swain 7, and McKenna Velisco 24 points and 13 rebounds. For Argentina, Florencia Brigado 1 point, Isabella Ingenito 7, Sofia Novoa 3, Juana Barrio Nuevo 2, Isabella Boulon 4. Nice bucket there by Brigado. She's got 5 now. Sol de Petris has 4, Rocio Leta 2, Milagros Morel has 3, and Renata Scordo 8. Fiamma Solis has 3. Aaliyah Crump scores once again. And USA up over the century mark with more than 8.5 minutes to play in this fourth quarter. Remember, we were tied at 9. USA has outscored Argentina from that point. (92-33). Beautiful three-pointer. USA tries to answer at the other end. Rebound by Morel. That three-pointer, by the way, Isabella Ingenito for Argentina. Trinity Jones draws the foul. Ingenito now with 10 points for Argentina. First player into doubles there. So Trinity Jones to the stripe. She's a 45% free throw shooter in this tournament. 1 of 2 on the night so far. Make it 1 of 3. Caleb says Lola Lampley's cousin Caleb cheering from Ohio. You were asking, I'm only awake for number 13 Willisco with the night she's having. Where is she? Well, she may just be having a little rest right now. May get back in here, but with the game pretty much in hand. In fact, I will say the game is in hand. We may not see her, giving her a rest. Nearly stolen away, and the three-point attempt blocked. Plucked out of the air by Aaliyah Crump. Here's Trinity Jones. Whips the pass inside, now back out to Crump for 3. Nope. Sofia Novoa tried to track that rebound down. Was unable to, so it'll be USA ball. Trinity for 3. Rebounded by Addison Bjorn. Bjorn, the nice pass underneath to Kelsey Andrews, and she commits the offensive foul on her turn toward the bucket. #393 likes on our broadcast. If you haven't already, go ahead and give us that thumbs up, if you please. trying to get to 400 likes for this game. We've got more than 2,300 watching right now. Appreciate all the engagement. Don't forget to subscribe to FIBA the Basketball channel on YouTube. Don't miss a minute of action for the rest of this tournament. We've got some great events coming up the remainder of this summer. The U19 World Cup starts on the 24th. In fact, I'll have Argentina's first game in that World Cup against Turkey. Bjorn misses there for the putback. Kelsey Andrews, no, but a foul called with 6:10 to play in the game. Hey, how about that? We're up over 400 likes. Thanks so much, everybody. That was my goal. I know Coach Katrina wants us to get 500. Got another viewer saying Jersey Robinson for MVP. Yes, indeed. We may be cemented on that with one more game to play in this tournament. Another 15 points for Jersey as Kelsey hits the second free throw. Jersey averaging 16.3 points per game. That's tops in the tournament. 10.8 rebounds per game. That's second in the tournament. Not to mention 2 assists and 2.8 steals. As Eddie Bjorn scores one more time. Karen asks if I'm going to be broadcasting the next game for Team USA. Well, assuming that, well, even if Argentina has a 62-point comeback here in the fourth and puts USA into the bronze medal game, yes, I will be doing both the gold and bronze medal games tomorrow. So I will have USA regardless of which game they're in tomorrow. I think we can safely assume they'll be playing for gold. USA will play the winner of Canada-Puerto Rico. That's coming up at 8 o'clock local time, 10 o'clock East Coast time in the U.S. and Canada. Boy, Coach Katrina is awfully competitive. She said Argentina had 461 likes last game. Let's get USA and Argentina to 500 likes. Maybe that's why Coach Katrina is a coach. She doesn't like to lose. Raya asks, how many points does Elia Crump have? Elia has 8 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. Scordo into the lane, loses it. Jayla Jackson picks it up. Jayla Jackson, the only player on USA that has not scored a bucket. She has not even attempted a shot yet. Now here's Jayla, and an offensive foul on Eddie Bjorn. Steal by Crump. Takes it herself, misses, rebound tipped. I think they're going to give that to Bjorn. Yep, they did give it to Addie Bjorn. She's now got 9. Trinity Jones picks up the rebound. Leslie asks, how many points does Lainey Grant have? Lainey has 20. Bjorn misses, and the rebound tracked down in the corner by Renata Scordo. Kyra, I think I've said Aaliyah the entire tournament, and the one time I say Aliyah. You say Aaliyah, I say Aliyah. Cross-court pass to Aaliyah Crump, and she strikes from long range. Augustine Alisauskas says it should be 6 players against USA teams because they're so hard to beat. Shot clock at 3. And the foul on Bjorn. Tina Ewing cheering for Aaliyah Crump. Calls her Lily. And Team USA. As Argentina gets their 46th point on the game. On the free throw by Novoa. Coming up on 3 minutes to play. That ball goes off the hand of Kelsey Andrews. Asher Taborn says Jayla Jackson is doing the little things to help her team win. Yep, she sure is. She always does. Great passing, great defense. And with 2:51, she wasn't even allowing the pass to Florencia Brigado. Sal Bruno is watching you, McDub. Jorge from Hurtado, Puerto Rico is watching. Rebound to Kelsey Andrews. 2.5 minutes to play. Coach Katrina again says, let's have a thumbs up so we can demonstrate how much we support girls sports. Let's get us to 500 likes. Boy, I hope we can get there. We're at 437. My goal for this game was 400, or rather 400 even. As Aaliyah Crump scores again. $2,500 folks still tune into this one. Very much appreciate all the viewership and all the engagement. Blocked shot by Kelsey Andrews, and USA comes up with it. Trinity Jones thought about the 3, now gets it over to Aaliyah Crump, drives baseline, kicks it back out to Trinity. Now Jayla Jackson for 3. That missed, and the rebound to Florencia Brigado. Drea asking for a point and rebound update on McKenna Willisco. McKenna 24 points and 13 rebounds in just 18 minutes of action. I'd say that's efficient. In fact, her efficiency rating on this game was a 34. Trinity Jones for 3 misses everything, and that will bounce out of bounds. It'll be Argentina ball. Stacy says, great future in women's basketball in the USA. Amen to that. Zach Young says, give it to Jayla. Yeah, let's get her some points. Don't want to be the only one not getting up to the buffet. Sophia Novoa on the drive, draws the foul. free throw rattles in for Sofia Novoa. Second free throw in as well. Shot clock is off, game clock at 20. One last possession for USA. Cross court to Trinity Jones. USA content to just dribble it out. Argentina conceives, and this one is final. USA advances to the gold medal game with a 112-48 win over Argentina. Just an impressive performance by Team USA. Don't forget, this one was tied up at 9 in the first quarter. Argentina was looking pretty frisky. And then Team USA said, well, that's about enough of that. And then went on a huge run to end the first quarter. So the USA will be in the gold medal game tomorrow at 8 o'clock local time, 10 o'clock Eastern time in the US and Canada, against the winner of Puerto Rico, Canada. That game is coming up in about 47 minutes. As we look at the shooting numbers, Argentina will play in the bronze medal game against the loser of the Puerto Rico-Canada game. Time now to take a look at the final individual tallies for this game. Kelsey Andrews, 5 points, 7 rebounds, 3 blocked shots. Addison Bjorn, 7 points, 3 boards, 2 assists, 3 steals and 2 blocks. Aaliyah Crump, 13 points on 6 of 9 shooting, 6 rebounds. Jayla Jackson did not score. Trinity Jones had 5 points, 9 boards, and 3 steals. JC Abbey, 6 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Dee Alexander, 9 points. She played just 16 minutes and 47 seconds. He also had 5 assists. Lainey Grant, 20 points in 18 and a half minutes of action. 6 of 9 from the floor, 5 of 5 from the free throw line, 3 assists. Lola Lampley, 4 points. Jersey Robinson had 15 in 15 and a half minutes. Also had 4 rebounds and 2 assists. Haley Swain, 4 points. And McKenna Belisco, in just over 18 minutes of action, 24 points, 13 rebounds, and 2 steals. And for Argentina, Florencia Bragado, 3 points. Sofia Novoa, 7. Renata Scordo, 8. Juana Barrio Nuevo, 2. Isabella Bulon, 4. Solda Petrus, 4, as we roll the highlights. Isabella Ingenito had 12. Rocio Leta had 2 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. And Milagros Morel held to just 3 points, well below her 15-point per game average, and Piama Solis had 3. USA out-rebounded Argentina 56-29. So USA on to the gold medal game. Opponent to be determined by this next contest between Puerto Rico and Canada. Argentina will play for bronze against the loser of this upcoming game between Puerto Rico and Canada. 461 likes. Nice job, everybody. We appreciate all the engagement. My name's Craig Fada. Hope you enjoyed watching this game. This is the 2023 FIBA Americas U16 Women's Championship, live from Poliforum Zamna in Merida, Mexico. Second semifinal coming up in 44 minutes. Thanks again for watching, everybody. So long for now.
Who will you become when the moment arrives and you're carrying the expectations of an entire nation? Representing your people and their dreams, the colorful faces in the streets, the screaming fans in the stands.